Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Okay, so how's your Hari Raya? I know not so Hari Raya, we are celebrating in the mood of how to say that MCO, right? We have to be stay at home, okay? But please do not regret. Okay, stay at home doesn't mean that we are not enjoying ourselves, but we take care. Everybody, we want to flatten the curve. Alright. So without further ado, because since Hari Raya, okay, uh, some of your classmates is asking me about this, but I'm so sorry because even though it's not Hari Raya, but I stay nearby, so my siblings is all gather, and yeah, of course I'm staying with my dad and my mom, so everybody is gathering, right? Only for the siblings, so that's the reason I can't entertain during that one. I'm so sorry, but I promise to your classmate to do the video because I believe that some of you may be confused, okay, about what to do for your group assignment. Okay, so basically, in the first, I think that maybe for your it's called assessment task 2, okay, but it's not individual project because you have to decide with me before you said that you want to do in the group, okay, so that's why the reason is you have to do this, okay, what should you cover, okay, and what you should do, because some of your classmates asking me what is this, okay, for those who are with me before in entrepreneurship new venture creations, and maybe some of you have taken entrepreneurial business planning, but I don't think so some of you is taken entrepreneurial business planning because this subject have been replaced that subject. So the previous batch, I mean like the first and second batch is actually able to take that EBP. So EBP, Entrepreneur Business Planning, BUNT 3733, the course code is almost like this, okay, which is you have to do this group assignment, which is the value is 50%. So as you can see in here, the words limit is 3,500 words, okay, which is excluding appendices, okay. And they say in here, please do not exceed the word limit. Content beyond the word limit will be penalized. Alright, so what should be covered, okay? Alright, so as you can see, okay, I might say that the purpose, okay, why the reason you have to do, because this assessment task assists the student to develop skills, okay, develop skills in terms of applying the principle of entrepreneurship to research, okay, so meaning to say before you decide to do one business, you have to do some of the marketing research, you have to do, for example, product research, okay, that is the same when you marketing, right? Okay, and then you have to make sure whether that the resources is easily to be accessible, okay, and of course the visibility of the product itself, okay. And in here they say entrepreneurship to research and judge the visibility of the recognized opportunity, and also choosing the appropriate methodologies to formulate and present a business plan for the new venture. So, what is the task? Okay, the students are required to identify an opportunity for which they will need to develop an entrepreneurial business plan. Okay, so meaning to say you have to develop BP, okay, business plan, and the plan must be forward projecting for at least 3 years and not an existing business. So some of you asking, I actually confused because my subject, the another one, entrepreneurship to value creation, that one is for the existing business. So for those this subject, okay, the assignment is not existing business. So the keywords in here, meaning to say the new business. Okay, the business, new business that be developed by you and your group members. Okay, and the student may use an existing business organization, meaning to say you can use, let's say you want to do like the business involving food truck, okay, but maybe your food truck may be more mobile, okay, and maybe they have like a very systematics of the mechanism modernized of the truck itself, but you can actually take some the another existing business that having used this food truck, okay, you can use, I mean like you can get some idea, okay, not actually copy and paste from the idea, no, okay. In here, they say in here, use an existing business organization provided the entrepreneurial effort within that business is new to that business. Okay, so meaning to say what actually the entrepreneurial, your effort, okay, maybe you do more on online marketing, okay, social media marketing compared to do like traditional marketing. So you can take it, some of the entrepreneurial effort on that. And the completed business plan should follow the overall model explained in the business planning section of the course material. So in here you can take it from the rubric itself. Okay, what should you highlight it in on the business plan? Okay, later after this I show you. As a guide, a typical business plan include an executive summary, business goal, management plan, market research and analysis, marketing plan, operational plan, financial plan, and also action plan. Okay, so they basically they have four. Okay, the most, and I can say that the fundamental, okay, in order to set up the business plan, they must have, in this is my diploma student, basically it's same, management plan or administration plan, operational plan, marketing plan, and financial plan. But in here they have the another one they call as action plan, meaning contingency plan. Okay, so this one actually have been guide in your rubric, and the rubric you can actually download from Moodle. Alright, the students are encouraged to place emphasis on the unique entrepreneurial aspect of their plan. Okay, some of my idea that I can recommend to you all, which is like green business. Green business meaning to say you come up with the products that something like more on user friendly, environmental friendly. Okay, environmental friendly, that easily in future it can be recycled. Okay, it can use and reuse, we can reduce the pollution in this world. So that is one of the idea. Okay, green business, green project, whatever the some of the products or the services that you can see that have the potential unique ideas. And also they have in here is um, opportunity identification and assessment should feature prominently. Meaning to say, whatever that opportunity you think that it can be identified, you should actually highlight it only. So because when we as a reader, we read your business plan, we know, okay, this is the prospect of the business. Okay, and maybe you can come up with some idea that during this pandemic, okay, what actually people need, which is doesn't need them to go out from house. Okay, they can stay at home, you can sell it, they can access it through online. So this is the thing that you can actually meet the requirement. Okay, and linked to this focus, students should discuss the feasibility of their plan. Of course, the visible, whether is really accessible, okay, how the resources easily to get or not, okay, and they have demand out there, and this should be a brief discussion as to why their plan will work. So you have to give the reason why the plan will work. Okay, the business plan audience is very important, as I told before, because when we do the business plan, it's not just for the sake of people reading it. Okay, people actually, when the prospect reader who read is mostly investor, angel investor, bank, okay, and the government itself. Okay, for those who I want to become your joint venture, okay, joint venture capitalist, okay, and some more we can say that they have some funding to grant on you. Okay, so before they grant their money to you, of course they're expecting something in the future. So that is the reason that you have to come up with a business plan that really solidifying, okay, solid, and really convincing them as the prospect of your funding grant. Okay, and the word limit will require. It's here. Oh, sorry. When writing the plan, students should imagine their plan being presented to an investor for scrutiny and funding opportunity. So you have to put into like in the circumstances, in the situation that you want to grab, you want to find out the financial assistance for business. Meaning to say you don't have saving, okay, you need some help from the government, okay, you need some help from the joint venture or maybe joint venture capitalists, from the angel investor. So put something that condition like that. So basically this is a very important to make sure that why you need that money and how the business really can convincing those people want to grant your finance. Okay. The word limit will require students to be succinct, and relevant. Information content in the appendix and it is not accessible and should purely substantiate your presented data and research. Executive summary should also be provided. So executive summary no need to be up to 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. It's like only just 1 pages. It's maybe mostly I recommended to my student is just a quarter page because you just give some like a brief, okay? You just give like some summary. What is your business is all about, And the word limit is final and absolute exclude the table of content, table, graphic, executive summary, and appendix. So my recommendation in order to avoid, okay, your plagiarism, the percentage is high. So mostly what you should do is table of content, table, graphic, executive summary, and appendix put into the picture, not in the words. In the picture, make it something like screenshot, and then you paste it inside that. When you upload your report in the Moodle, so the reading of the plagiarism is not so high. Okay, so do with your cover page. Okay, even though cover page is actually provided by FedUni, right? But they asking you to provide the cover page together. But they want you can put screenshot it as your picture. Okay, that is the tips. Okay, so in here, okay, optional group assignment. So this is have you take into consideration because I asked you to set up your own group members and don't ask me to find out the group members for you because I want you to be responsible with your action. Once you choose to get that group, so you have to be responsible with your action. Okay, so give the commitment because it's around, I don't remember actually, but let me check. Okay, for FedUni actually is around, now is week 9. So supposedly this will be submitted week 11. So I want you to go work up on this because we have the another one assessment, which is the test. Okay. So you see in here, form their own group between 2 to 4 group members. Discuss this option with their lecturer and the lecturer approval to undertake the assignment as a group work has to be obtained before the week of 5. Okay, we already did. Okay, a word limits of 500,000 applies. Apart from this, all requirement pertaining an individual submission applies. So students are to submit electronically the same assignment individually. Are you get me? When you group with like 4 members per group, let's say, right? So each of the members have to submit in the Moodle too. Not only the representative of the group. Okay, everyone. So if you're using the same group, I mean like assignment, the report is same. So 4 members have the same of submission. Okay, and all the students in the same group will be receive the marks. Okay, so the things that your classmate is asking me is, madam, whether this is actually existing business or your own business. The answer is the new business. Okay, when we're talking about the new business, meaning to say the business should be new business, but you can actually adopt or adapt with the another one which have the potential to do the business. The same business. Let's say like I told you before, like a food truck, right? So you can do it. Okay, so this is actually the rubric. I might actually sharing this one with you all after this. This is, they said maximum 3,500 words. But if you realize, for the group, okay, for the group, they put here, okay, a word limit of 5,000 applies. So meaning to say the more the merrier. Okay, when you have the group members, the word limit will become 5,000. Okay, when you do individual, but all of you don't want in individual, right? You want to in the group, so it counted as 5,000 applies. Okay. So yeah, my diploma class is started. Okay. So if you ask me, madam, whether this is supposedly um, the existing business or the new business, the answer is new business. But you can take the idea by having another business that's almost similar to you as how the entrepreneur effort do it. And you can base on this one. This is the summary, executive summary, 5%. Do you realize this one? Okay, 5%. Okay, and then a very good summary. This is actually the marks 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the highest is I want just the HD in here, right? So summary is sufficient, actually sufficient and accurately reflects all the critical issues, strong recommendations, and then they have identification of entrepreneur opportunity and originality 10%, demonstrate substantial and high level of understanding of opportunity concept use. So you can refer for each topic that we have done in topic 1, 2, 3. It's about the opportunity, identification. And then the third one, the business plan, strategies and analysis based on the substantial research, 10%. They have coherent and logical strategies and analysis extensively supported by literature. So once you get the literature, make sure you quote and cite who actually do the statement and rephrase the statement. Because too much of literature support and then you just take it, copy and paste, that makes the possibility your plagiarism percentage is high. Okay, so what you can do is you rephrasing. Rephrasing means to say, let's say every day I play the football. So you rephrase it. The football is played by me every day. So this is how you rephrasing. Okay, all right, and then ability to integrate the elements of the entrepreneurship theory into the plan. So this is 10%. So you put the theory, okay, every single maybe like a theory that we learn in our subject, and you can actually relate it, okay. Whatever that you do is supported by literature, maybe literature is too lame, so you can come up with this theory. And then the research findings, business-like nature of the plan and feasibility assessment. Plan has resulted in definite, understandable, and logical decision to the visibility. And the last one, writing overall report quality, structure, and presentation. This one, plan extremely well structured. You need to see how the way you presented your business plan, very structured, very systematic accordingly, and the font is, everything is standardized. And then for the topic content highlight, we have the bigger caps locks, okay, and this is written and presented, okay. So I believe that yeah, that's it, okay, to make sure that you get the 50%. And I hope that maybe if you already reserve certain topic or like products, okay, maybe you can just put in the group WhatsApp to make sure that you're not clashing the idea with your other groups. Okay, maybe that is the best way, I believe that. So that's it. So any question, please do not hesitate in the group, or yeah, you can have private message with me because I read on that. Sometimes it takes time, but I think that Jennifer is asking me about the financial plan. So the financial plan is taking into around 3 years because it's projected 3 years, right? So let's say in 2021, 22, 23. So 2023, 2022, 2021. So it's projected around 3 years. Okay. So I hope that yeah, all the best, okay, because this is the final one. So of course I want you to do and cooperate in your group. Do not do last minute because it might be trouble you in later. All right, thank you for now. And regarding the link, I do not know why this Dr. Malik, but I try my best to contact with this Fat Yudi. Yeah, maybe that one is the another part. I will tell you later. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for now. Assalamualaikum. Have a nice day.